Hi Airsigns, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, all right? And then we can manage our emotions to identify our intuition. But it comes with the innocence of love, all right? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, okay? So that this also requires us to balance the feminine and masculine energy within oneself, because now you're looking at the energy of your intuition. Maybe some of you are being very studious, or you feel like you're telepathically connected to someone, air signs, okay? Air signs, maybe also you're thinking about protecting your mind when it comes to your emotions, because maybe you feel like the energy around people are a bit immature, but you've stepped right into your own emotions and you're using your own intuition. It's bringing you maybe this studious kind of like, I want to learn to love. I feel like love is on my sleeves, you know. Maybe you feel very like spiritual, so you're being very creative when it comes to spirituality. Maybe you're holding on to maybe your gifts, okay, or your inheritance, or maybe you feel like people around you are very immature when it comes to control. So maybe someone trying to control their emotions, because someone trying to control maybe the emotions because they have no empathy, all right? So now you're thinking of maybe looking in to your intuition, and you realize someone is a grim reaper. Someone's holding back maybe information, because maybe looking at immaturity. And when it comes to like, maybe when it comes to the intellect, someone's in their self nod, all right? When it comes to intellect, immaturity, and when it comes to intellect immaturity and emotional immaturity, all right? So maybe you're trying to cut through your own emotions. You're working. Maybe you're looking into working with a team of people, but you're using your intuition to do this. So you're making a creative change, air signs. Or maybe someone's spying on you, a group of people, when it comes to union or when it comes to your community. But you're looking at a wish fulfillment. You're looking at a fulfillment anyway. Like family support, community love and support. You've got that. Maybe you feel within your community, you know, you all get along, but someone's looking at your emotions, maybe. Or you're telepathically looking into working on stability by walking away from people, things, and places that don't serve for your highest good. Maybe you're moving home for your own happiness. You're following the soul of the self. Okay? Maybe you feel like walking away from people, things, and places. Or you might have a son at home moving out soon. Or you've got a spiritual son. So you're following, guiding, using your intuition, spreading some sparkles of love, of innocence, purity. And you're having fun. You're having fun. But someone feels unfulfilled. You're having fun, maybe, with friendships, your relationships, your circle of friends. You looked into it by using your intuition. So now you feel very comfortable within your environment. Okay? But it seems to be maybe a third-party person looking at maybe an unfulfillment, maybe a third party, because now you're looking at Four of Cups. Maybe there's a Four of Cups in the energy. Someone feels unfulfilled. Someone doesn't have no empathy. Maybe a third-party person. Maybe they're spying, looking at you, stealing maybe your personal identity through messages, doing fraud for maybe money. An Aries person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person at work, laughing at your messages of truth from the intuition, but at the same time working on your messages or speed change or lifestyle by stealing intellectual property and having money from it. So a third party person has been doing fraud in your name. It looks like someone feels like you're like a monk. Someone puts you on a pedestal. You're going for a fast change, air signs, when it comes to stability. Your community loves you, but they understand somebody was lying, stealing, cheating in the group when it comes to your messages, or they tried to use your lifestyle to do a fast lifestyle change. So now someone's trapped within this team when it comes to stability. It could be an Aries or Sagittarius person in this team of people. Could be 4 people that's immature with their emotions. They've been stalking, following, this team of people. So now we understand someone trying to get away with it. Maybe someone trying to leave this community and start to act like they weren't there, but we know that they were because we use our intuition. Someone's in the Seven of Swords within your community, or maybe at work with this team of people. Now we're looking at Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, my darling. It's all about thieving, betrayal, dishonesty, trying to get away with it, or maybe looking at a runner. Nah, just a bunch of immature people that think they're in a team and really they're just lying within each other. So now we're looking at a situation where there seems to be a challenge, an obstacle to create your gifts into spiritual treasures. But it seems to be someone's thinking about walking away from a lie, maybe. Because they lied about maybe your projects. Because they took your ideas and made them into new projects for themselves because you inspired them and they urged to that creation. So now there's a challenge, there's an obstacle when it comes to someone's community. There seems to be a Five of Wands. Five of Wands are about rivalry, challenges, obstacles when it comes to creation within your community or your stability or within your twin flame union. There seems to be a challenge or a challenge at home. Because someone's thinking about an earth angel, very balanced at home, and they walked away from. And now someone feels they're in regret about sparking ideas, holding on to it. Maybe the Emperor. Maybe you think about an Emperor or the Divine Masculine. So we're looking at maybe starting all over again after the spiritual challenges, you know. It comes with like abundance, but it comes with success. But success also comes with challenges. Someone's going through the door to create from their own self-expression. Maybe. But someone's very active when it comes to a project. Now it's in a conflict. Someone's conflicted because they walked away from an earth angel. Maybe a Leo person. Maybe someone's conflicted. Maybe they're fighting with maybe 5 people, 8 people about the emotions. Because there was no emotion, there's no passion when it comes to someone's project. So someone had to walk away from people, things, and places to create their own happiness. Now we're looking at self-expression, maybe self-analyzation, following the soul of the self. Because now we're in the Five of Wands. Five of Wands about rivalries, victories, challenges, obstacles. People not listening to maybe a Leo person. They're not listening to someone's happiness because there's no emotions. It's all about festive times, celebrations, immaturity for a lifestyle, you know, traveling across waters. So someone's looking at their team. Maybe they feel like this team of people are lying, stealing, cheating, maybe from Aquarius person. So now you're looking at maybe homecoming. Someone's walking away because someone's happy about soulmate connection maybe. Or someone's conflicted with soulmate connection. But someone's happy. Someone's happy to be investing in maybe a third-party person when it comes to celebrations maybe. Or someone's happy to come in to do a reunion because they're using their intuition. Because someone's been looking into maybe messages or lifestyle speed. This team of people been lying, stealing, cheating, trying to act like a friend when it comes to obstacles and delays to God's Two of Cups. This seems to be a passageway when it comes to stability. It's been like divided loyalty when it comes to the Two of Cups. So now we understand there's obstacles, delays. But when there's obstacles and delays, air signs, you have to use your intuition, okay, to go over any obstacles or any decisions you have to use to create your options, okay? Because someone feels like they want to block maybe your options when it comes to a Two of Cups, maybe a Taurus person or Libra person, take it as it resonates, or a Scorpio person. So now we're looking at a situation with this change. When it comes to change in spirituality, when it comes to spiritual recovery, spiritual program. Sometimes it comes to stability, you know. It comes with challenges when it comes to changes. Changes come with challenges, isn't it? So that's why it comes with patience. You have to be patient. Patient man rides donkey. Especially when it comes to going within yourself and probably trying to create your own hermit style, you know, going within, going to see your own clarity about someone making you feel left out in the cold or someone that blocks you, you know. So then you want to request for your own personal truth, maybe a spiritual transformation. I could be talking about Aquarius person or just an air sign person. You're looking at healing. Someone looks at you as a star seed. Someone's gone within and seen that you're a double the star. Someone sees that you're very self-sufficient, single, and going into a new Ace of Pentacles, new job, promotions, investments, new income. You're going into the energy of celebration because you're using your intuition. You're getting stronger and stronger every day, from a child to an adult, child to adult. So continue doing what you're doing. You know, maybe always investigate when it comes to your emotion, when it comes to intuition. So that's why it's easy for you to end any third-party person. It's easy to just end, you know what I mean, and walk away, because you understand in your energy when it comes to a lifestyle. Someone's trying to make drastic changes by acting like a friend, by working in a team, maybe with a fire sign person. So you understand the thoughts of a team of people and doing collaborations. Maybe we've gone too far in these decks. I should have done 2 roads, but on the 3rd road. I'm so sorry, air signs. Because maybe you're in heavily thoughts about maybe a transformation. When it comes to a 2 of Cups, maybe an Aries person is looking at the situation with a third-party person. Maybe there seems to be a situation where someone's looking for an ending of a 2 of Cups. That someone's lying, stealing, cheating in a group of people when it comes to collaboration for a team, when it comes to a project. You're going into fulfillment anyway, air signs. Yeah, because you use your intuition to make all your decisions. Just always use your intuition. Have trust in God, you know. Never be conflicted outside of yourself. Always trust inside of yourself. Because now you understand, when you trust inside of yourself and you listen to your intuition outside of yourself, maybe this team of people is understanding that now they've missed out on an opportunity. Yeah, because now they're looking at new love. You're looking at self-love. That's the blessing of self-love, you know, because you are the Holy Grail collective, or air sign people. All right, but it's also the collective. All right, so now you're looking at maybe an Ace of Cups, new baby, relationship, proposal, but always use your intuition. But someone feels that they miss you. Maybe a Gemini person misses you, or maybe they're having a fight with maybe a Leo person about walking away from their own happiness when it comes to soulmate connection, an earth angel. All right, maybe they're in their thoughts because this team of people were being very cunning, very gossipy. Now maybe someone's nervous about Gemini person, because now they can go within and seek your own quest of truth. All right, somebody wants your truth blocked, maybe, or maybe there's a King of Pentacles feels left out in the cold. All right, air signs. Use your intuition, air signs. All right, you've got very strong intuition. All right, complete your own world. Maybe someone's looking at your emotions online. You're completing 1 or 2 ends. Maybe someone's never done no closure for you, my darling. So you're creating your own closure by using your own intuition. Because somehow you felt, maybe, why did this person block me? You know, maybe a King of Cups or maybe an Emperor falls in love with you. Could be a King of Cups, could be 2 masculines or 1 masculine, 1. But we're looking at maybe an Emperor, or maybe a man that's very solid. I mean, he can take control of his emotions, or he's using his intuition. Maybe King of Cups is very immature when it comes to maybe a third-party person. When it comes to every ending has a new beginning. Because now someone's stuck in the difficulties because they thought their minds would come to calmer waters. Someone's stuck thinking about you, air sign. Maybe someone's very much in love with you, air signs. Maybe it's a third-party person, you know. Want to maybe end, blocking, or trapped. Someone feels self-entrapment. Maybe someone's trapped because they can't use their intuition when it comes to stability or your community, when it comes to work in your community. Maybe they're stuck, you know, because they're lying, stealing, cheating, and that's not fulfillment. They don't feel fulfilled. So now we're looking at you're coming out calmer waters. You're moving forward when it comes to bringing your mind to calmer waters, because you're walking away from people, things, and places that go against the community. That's an air sign for you. They're very much community people. They're very much like head over heart more time, because you're very reliable to community, you know. So someone's walking away. Maybe someone feels very wounded because they walked away from a very communicative person, very individual person, very reliable person. Maybe someone's coming forward, air signs, but they're very conflicted because of a conflict. But you're looking at balancing. Someone's walking away to do some self-analyzation, or you're walking away to do some self-analyzation. Maybe someone feels like you're very good and sexy. Or maybe you see this Queen of Wands is looking at your happiness, balancing, walking away. Maybe from a Leo person, and you're still balanced. You're still working on your balance. So someone sees that you're very happy with or without a fire sign person, even though they maybe blocked you, even though you're high priestess, or maybe you are a tarot reader. But maybe people are just blocked. Maybe they just think about Queen of Swords, you're just too damn happy, and there's wishing that you weren't happy, my darling. But don't worry. Happiness comes from self-love. You've always been learning that from a child, you know. Maybe you've always had this soulmate talking from a child. This is what keeps you balanced. But someone's conflicted, maybe a Leo person, or maybe a Virgo person, or maybe a Gemini person. But look within yourself. Yes, air signs. You're going into your own happiness, all right? You're building your own pentacles. When it comes to Ace of Pentacles, you're building your own treasure. Someone's very happy with you, though. They think you're very gifted as a soulmate, or someone from the past, or an ex-person. Because now someone's looking at justice. Maybe King of Cups. Looking at intuition. Maybe they're seeing that you're bringing in justice, fairness, balance, truth, my darling. Because someone's stuck when it comes to a lifestyle change. Because someone's lying, stealing, cheating in their community. Because now you see a fast speed. Yeah, they're not fulfilled. They're not fulfilled. Maybe someone's not fulfilled with... Your counterpart's not fulfilled. Or someone's lying about being a counterpart in this community. Someone's lying about being a counterpart, maybe. So they can lie, steal, and cheat within this community. Okay? But maybe you're looking at Aries person or Aquarius person. Or maybe a Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces person. Stagnation, that's the truth. That's the truth, man. Someone brought obstacles, delays, because they were lying. Maybe a King of Cups, take it as it resonates, man. Within their community. Now we're looking at the facts. You've got to go within yourself, air signs here. Get your own clarity. You can make breakthroughs. You can make major breakthroughs. Just be reliable to your own self. Be reliable to your own soul. Because someone's conflicted, man. You're in conflicts, maybe. Because now maybe we're creating now a Two of Cups, the real Two of Cups, are very reliable. Only the Chariot, the King, only the Emperor and Empress can go in the Chariot. So now someone's conflicting with a Leo person, with an Earth sign person, a Water sign person. Maybe they're friends or an ex, maybe. But maybe you're thinking of a Leo person from your ex, maybe a past person, maybe a soulmate person. And that's the truth, man. Maybe they're conflicted about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You, my darling, when it comes to being very intuitive, very psychic, maybe to a Leo person, maybe someone from your past. So now maybe someone wants to offer you a new job, new pay rise, new income. Maybe. Or maybe your ex just went off and just went and looked for their own income. You all have to be sustainable anyway. So someone's coming in. Maybe your ex wants to come in with fairness, balance, truth, maybe. Or maybe someone gave an ex-Taurus person an opportunity and you said, all right, bye then. I got my own truth about your confliction. You're conflicted with a Taurus person now. Oh, well, I got my truth. I'm walking away, man. You ended it, every ending, and I create my new beginning. Do you understand? It's like when someone ends something, they ended something, innit, to create their own beginning. So you saw an ending. So now, air sign, you're passionate about a new beginning. So now you're passionate about walking away from people, things, and places. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person or Libra person. Maybe someone wants to walk over to a Two of Cups to bring fulfillment. Maybe an Aries person. Maybe they're trapped in their mind. Maybe a Leo person. Or maybe looking at fulfillment, man, for your own self, air signs. I think that's the best thing you can ever do. That will give you real power. Just balance your feminine and masculine energy within yourself, especially when there's a difficulty, obstacles, delays, stagnations, you know, stalemates. Like it's a stalemate on the table, which could have been the Ten of Cups is the best thing you can ever have. Someone had a Ten of Cups. I made a decision to go to a Four of Cups. You made that percentage yourself, man. So now someone is very like in regret because they rejected a decision. They're regretting it. You just have to live with it because you're very reliable. Someone thinks you're loving. Someone loves you. And they looked into this stagnation, obstacles. Maybe a fire sign person or a Scorpio, Pisces person. Because now you're understanding their decision has now become a Four of Cups, unfulfilled. Wherever they went, unfulfilled. You know, a Leo person maybe, their decision, and they love you, but they still bring obstacles for some of you. So now maybe some of you thinking about Gemini, another Gemini person when it comes to unrequited love, maybe with a Leo person or a spiritual romantic journey with a Leo person. That's the truth. But somebody went off. Look, they went off with a fire earth sign person or a water sign person. That was unrequited love, and now they're on that journey, and now they find out the truth about lovers. That in the air, who they went with and created that emissions in the air was maybe two people, a water sign and an earth sign. Now someone's coming back down to reality and seeing the truth. Now they're conflicted, maybe a Leo person. Now they've gone even more deeper into the emotions of truth about lovers. Unrequited love is in the air. Why? Because they skipped their own love. Now they're wounded. But you got the strength and ambition though. For a Taurus person, your ex though. Madness, hypocritical thing you're going on. Yes, sir. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone's looking at a romantic spiritual journey, maybe love choice. And the outcome is the divine masculine. And now you're looking at maybe balancing. You're bringing balance into your life, my darlings. All right, remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you, air signs. Bye.